Hi everybody, it's Julie. I've had several people ask me about a kit that I would be using, and I didn't actually put together a kit. I just started making this time because I didn't have time, and but I've been grabbing from things that are around. So I wanted to show you some of the things that if I had put together a kit, this is what I would have. So I would have my covers picked out. I'm going to be probably using this wallpaper, but I have a couple of other options, and so I may switch those out for these. These are wallpaper, and so I have those, and those are ready. I have picked some papers. These are from a photographer book for weddings, and I had 3 of them coffee dyed, so I will be putting those in the journal after my elements are finished. Pattern paper, I put this in here because it was ready, and that was to remind me that I could use pattern paper. I found 3 of these well, there might be 4. Yeah, there's 4 of them. But I found these travel and expense record things, so I was like, well, that would be good. I probably will use these, but I have to coffee dye them, so maybe not. I have some composition paper. As you already saw, we used that already in the notebooks. I have this, I call it the noisy paper. It's kind of like tracing paper, it might be. It came from my dad's house, and it had no list on it. No list. No cover sheet or anything. So I will probably use that as pages in the journal, as well as, you know, we need to make the tissue or vellum or tracing paper or parchment paper pockets. So I will probably use that for that. We'll stick to paper here. So I had some of these from that stack of the cardstock that my mom had. There were 3 pages that were already folded in half, so I was like, okay. Then I have, this is it was in between all the acetate sheets, so I have 3 of those. Then I have this that was another strange paper that was in my dad's stuff, and I had 3 of those. This is scratch paper that I can use for embellishments. We'll put it over here, get it a little closer. Some packaging paper that I can use. Some more of these great envelopes from Joyce, and I have 6 of them. So we'll see. Then I have parchment type paper. I have 3 of them in like, and 3 of them in yellow. So those, there's some more of that. These are the 3 for inside the book. I have some coffee dyed parchment paper. I have these stickers. So I don't know if you can see that, but they're inkjet laser copy stickers. So there we go. We'll take those out. I want to see if they stick, because some of this came from the $1.49 store, and sometimes their stuff, it doesn't. Yeah, see, it's already come undone. But I can use these as labels and things like that. I can still print them off. So that's a huge possibility. Crossword puzzle, we've already used some of that, so I have my crossword puzzle book. Envelopes, we've already used some. This was a different thing of tracing paper. It's like, look at how aged. Oh my gosh. And I think this was from Dots, from like in the 80s, or no, it'd be the early 90s. Okay, so there's that. So, but I liked it because it will give me a smaller page. And then I have some digitals. So this is the Flutter and Fairies digital kit. This is the flowers and flutters printed on top of, can you see that? On top of Flinch cards. So that's going to give me some cards, and I can go ahead and play with that. They don't have to be cut to the size of the Flinch card. They can be cut to the larger size of the other card. And that printed with that printed borderless. But that's the Flinch card flutters. We'll put that over here because we might use that right now. And then I printed the Flinch card kit at 3.5 by 5. So I have those. And then I have, it's still out there, it's printing me another set of just the regular cards. And then this was a free printable that is in the Scrap All About It with Dear Julie Facebook group. And so I might use those, okay? And you can see they have a little red line through it, and that was something my printer was doing, or it's kind of a pink line. Maybe I'll save that for the golden books I have coming. So you've already seen me use the cards. These were my mom's. They were brand new. They're vintage, but they'd never been opened. I opened them, and we're using them in this kit. I have Project Life cards. Okay, I have a variety of them, and I have a lot of them, but I just pulled out this little group, and if I want different ones, I can go look. Okay, so I have this collage wrapping paper that is butterflies, and I put that in the kit. I don't know if I'll use it, but I have that. Okay, more crossword puzzle book. Okay, so here is the paper pack, and we've already used a couple things out of this, but this is the paper pack that I was talking about, a scrap pack from Dollar Tree, and it has all those, and I actually bought it for the strawberry paper that's in here. Okay, so scrap pack, coffee dyed tags, and we've already used 3 of these. I've got 3 more. This is an example of that paper that I used in the little book. Now, if I can find 9 or 3 that I can take just the words off like that, where they're both on the top, I'll use this in the big journal as well. So we'll see if I can find it. 3 or 6 of those. So then I have some just regular copy paper that is the creamy vanilla color, and so I have those to use in the journal. Now I can go ahead and print on those. I am going to be printing some of the flower and fairy flutter kit. I have these napkins, and this one only has 1 image of each on each one. So if I have 9 of those, because there's still more in the box, if I have 9 of those, then I might use those. 3, 6, 7, 8. So if I find a 9th one, then I might use that. And then I have these ones also, and I have more of these, but these have 2 images. So you get that image, and you can see on the inside they did not have the image go through. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I have 9 of those. So I can do 9 of those. Remember, we've already used both of these napkins in the journal. And those go up there, so they're safe. I've been using this Highlights magazine, so this is the same one that I used for the golden book that I made. And so this is the Highlights magazine. So I am using that. And I have these stickers. These are from Dollar Tree. And I'm thinking what I'm going to probably do is take them off the foil if I can, if I use them. Because, you know, I'm not going for the glittery look. Perfect if you're doing like fairy look, but not so much if you're doing what I'm doing. So I have my wrapping paper. You saw I used the flowers on the envelopes. We used some of the little tiny images from here, and this is where I got them. Okay, and the words. We've used those already on one of the elements. So that is the wrapping paper. I like to use wrapping paper. You get a whole lot of images. Okay, then I have the stamps and the butterfly washi that I've been using. I have the lace. I have pieces of the cork left. I punched out the markers from the bingo. So this is actually the call sheet for the person calling the numbers. And I punched them all out and turned them into markers. And so we use that. I have out the Tim Holtz butterflies from the botanical thing to use as well. And then don't forget, I used the brown paper already from that the paper pack. So these are the bingo markers. Okay, so I have them here on my desk to use as well. So I have stuff all around my desk to use to remind me to use it. So that is kind of the kit that I would have put together if I'd have put together a kit. So paper for the journal, decorations or embellishments that I can use. I like wrapping paper, napkins. I will pull out some note papers probably after the journal is finished. I believe I have some that have some butterflies on them. So that is the kit that I probably would have put together. Like I said, I do have all these things. It's a little different this time because anything goes, which it gives us a chance to show you that it is a little bit harder when you can use whatever you want, because I know a lot of you are out there going kind of stuck trying to figure out what in the heck you're going to start with. So a kit is always a great way to do that. Again, I like to make sure I have usually a wrapping paper, napkins, Project Life cards, note papers or note cards, and greeting cards are all things that I like to use, along with a lot of times I'll pick a book that has great pictures to use with it. So I want to thank you for joining us for this video, and remember, we'll be here every day at 10:30 Pacific Standard Time with a new crafty video, and we premiere. So premiere means that we are watching a pre-recorded video, but we are probably over in the chat. I can answer questions and would love to get to know you. Say hi to Lucy. Hi, Lucy. Yeah, this is a normal. So we'll let her. It's her time that she would get her lovin'. So she's come and found me. So I want to thank you again for being here. Find something to celebrate every day. Don't forget to subscribe. I will put a playlist and a video for you to watch and to have some crafty company while you're crafting. Have an amazing day. Bye. Bye-bye. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.